Good morning, America. As you start your day, we have an urgent update that could affect millions across the heart of the nation. The calm you see outside may be deceiving, because a significant and potentially dangerous weather event is on the horizon. A major, multi-day severe weather event is about to impact the central U.S., bringing with it a volatile mix of atmospheric conditions that could rapidly escalate into life-threatening storms. This system threatens millions with damaging winds capable of downing trees and power lines, large hail that can shatter windows and damage vehicles, and tornadoes, some of which may strike after dark, when visibility is low and the danger is even greater. This powerful storm system stretches from the Great Lakes all the way down to the Gulf Coast, covering a vast area and putting both rural communities and major cities at risk. It marks the first major severe weather outbreak of the season, and it's arriving with force. The atmosphere is primed for explosive storm development, fueled by warm, moist air clashing with lingering cold fronts. It's time to shift from winter complacency to spring preparedness, as the weather can change in an instant. Our team of meteorologists is closely tracking the evolving threat, which begins today and is expected to continue into next week. The greatest concern is for strong, long-track tornadoes that could develop at night, making them especially dangerous and harder to detect. In this report, we'll break down the timeline of the storms, highlight the highest risk areas, and provide you with the critical information you need to stay safe. Preparation and awareness are your best defenses. Make sure you stay connected to local alerts and have multiple reliable ways to receive warnings, whether it's through your phone, a weather radio, or community sirens. This is your early warning. Take action now to protect yourself and your loved ones. Review your emergency plans, gather supplies, and stay tuned for updates as this dangerous weather system approaches. Today, the severe threat splits into two zones. Let's start with the north. From southern Ontario and Michigan through Ohio, western Pennsylvania, and into New York, cities like Detroit, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh face a significant risk. Expect damaging wind gusts, large hail, and heavy downpours that could trigger flash flooding. While tornado risk is lower here, a few isolated tornadoes are possible. After a long winter, review your emergency plan now. Know where to shelter and have your kit ready. The threat continues after sunset, so stay vigilant into the evening. Secure loose outdoor items and keep your phone charged. Even straight-line winds can cause major damage. Be prepared ahead of time. These storms can intensify quickly. Now let's turn our attention to the southern United States, where the severe weather threat is not only present, but even more volatile and unpredictable than in other regions. This area is notorious for its rapidly changing conditions, and tonight is no exception. From western Tennessee stretching all the way down to South Texas, including major cities like Houston, Dallas, Austin, and Memphis, millions of people are directly in the path of these dangerous storms. Urban centers and rural communities alike are bracing for impact as the storm system sweeps across the region, threatening homes, businesses, and infrastructure. The main threats tonight include damaging straight-line winds that can topple trees and power lines, very large hail capable of damaging vehicles and roofs, and a heightened risk for tornadoes. The warm, moist air flowing in from the Gulf of Mexico is fueling instability, making the atmosphere primed for explosive storm development. When you combine this with a strong cold front and powerful upper-level winds, the ingredients for severe weather are all in place. One of the most dangerous aspects of tonight's storms is the potential for tornadoes to strike after dark. Nighttime tornadoes are especially hazardous because they're harder to see and can catch people off guard while they're sleeping. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings and don't ignore alerts just because it's late. In addition to the wind and tornado threat, flash flooding is a serious concern. These storms are capable of dumping several inches of rain in a very short period, overwhelming drainage systems and causing water to rise quickly on streets and in low-lying areas. Urban flooding can happen fast, especially in cities with lots of pavement and limited runoff. Remember, turn around, don't drown. Never attempt to drive through flooded roads, no matter how shallow the water may appear. It only takes a small amount of moving water to sweep a vehicle away, putting lives at risk. Now is the time to identify your safest shelter spot, whether it's an interior room, basement, or storm shelter. Keep your weather alerts enabled on your phone or weather radio, and make sure everyone in your household knows the plan in case a warning is issued. Storms may come in waves throughout the evening and overnight hours, so don't let your guard down until local authorities officially give the all clear. Emergency crews are on standby, but your vigilance is the first line of defense. Today demands heightened awareness and readiness. Stay informed, stay prepared, and take every warning seriously to protect yourself and your loved ones from this southern storm threat. Let's break down the main threats you could face during severe weather, starting with wind, one of the most underestimated dangers in any storm. Gusts could reach up to 75 miles per hour, which is strong enough to snap large tree limbs, topple power lines, and rip shingles or even entire sections off roofs. These winds can turn everyday objects, like patio chairs, trash cans, or even small toys, into dangerous projectiles. That's why it's so important to secure your yard and bring anything loose indoors before the storm hits. Don't wait until the last minute. Take action as soon as a warning is issued. Large hail is also a major threat. Some storms can produce hailstones the size of golf balls, or even larger, which can shatter windows, dent cars, and cause serious injuries to anyone caught outside. Hail can fall suddenly and with little warning, so if you hear a severe thunderstorm warning, move vehicles to shelter if possible and stay indoors, away from windows and skylights. These storms will also dump torrential rain in a very short period of time, overwhelming drainage systems and leading to flash flooding. Urban areas are especially vulnerable because concrete and asphalt prevent water from soaking into the ground, causing it to pool and rise quickly. Even a few inches of fast-moving water can knock you off your feet or sweep a car off the road. Roads can become rivers in minutes. Never attempt to drive through flooded streets, as the water may be deeper or moving faster than it appears. Flash floods are the leading cause of weather-related deaths, so always turn around and find another route if you encounter water over the road. Remember, you don't need a tornado for a storm to be life-threatening. Severe thunderstorms can bring destructive winds, large hail, and dangerous flooding all on their own. Damaging winds, hail, and flooding can all occur with severe thunderstorms, sometimes with little warning. The combination of these hazards can cause widespread power outages, property damage, and dangerous travel conditions. Take every severe thunderstorm warning seriously. Move to a sturdy shelter, stay away from windows, and have a plan for where you'll go if conditions worsen. If you have a basement or interior room, that's the safest place to be. Make sure everyone in your household knows what to do and where to go. These hazards can cause widespread disruption, leaving neighborhoods without power, damaging homes, and putting lives at risk. Emergency crews may be delayed in reaching affected areas, so it's important to be prepared to take care of yourself and your family until help arrives. Stay alert and act quickly when warnings are issued. Keep a weather radio or phone nearby for updates and don't ignore alerts. Your quick response can make all the difference in staying safe during severe weather. Nighttime tornadoes are especially dangerous. Statistically, they're twice as deadly as daytime storms. At night, you can't see tornadoes coming, and most people are asleep, missing critical warnings. Have a NOAA weather radio or a phone app with loud alerts that can wake you up. Don't rely on outdoor sirens, they may not be audible indoors. Sometimes, atmospheric conditions after sunset actually increase tornado risk. Tonight, from eastern Texas through Mississippi and Tennessee, the threat continues and may intensify. Make your plan before bed, know your shelter spot, and have your emergency kit ready. Talk to your family so everyone knows what to do if you need to act fast. Preparation is your best defense against nighttime tornadoes. After Saturday's storms, Sunday and Monday bring a brief lull, but not a full stop. The severe threat eases, but scattered showers and storms will linger from Texas to the southeast. Most storms won't be severe, but heavy rain could worsen flooding in already saturated areas. Use this window to check supplies, clear debris, and prepare for the next round. Another potent storm system is likely Tuesday and Wednesday, with the potential for a major outbreak. Rest, recover, and get ready. The stormy pattern isn't over. Stay tuned for updates as the next system approaches. Why is this outbreak so intense? It's all about the ingredients. A strong storm system is moving out of the Rockies, providing the lift needed for storms to form. Warm, humid air from the Gulf fuels instability, giving storms energy to grow. Powerful winds aloft create wind shear, making thunderstorms rotate, a key for tornadoes. This combination, lift, moisture, and wind shear, is a textbook setup for severe weather. That's why we're so concerned about tornadoes and damaging storms today and again next week. Understanding these factors helps explain the urgency of our warnings. Take this threat seriously and stay prepared. This severe weather event will disrupt travel and daily routines for millions. Expect flight delays and ground stops at major airports like Dallas, Houston, and Memphis. Driving will be hazardous. Heavy rain reduces visibility, and flash flooding can make roads impassable. Strong winds can make it tough to control vehicles, especially trucks and RVs. Power outages are likely. Charge devices and have flashlights ready. Prepare for possible school or business closures and adjust plans as needed. Don't wait until storms hit to run errands or make preparations. Stay informed about local timing so you can avoid the worst conditions. Your safety is our top priority. Here's your severe weather checklist. Have multiple ways to get alerts. Know AA weather radio, smartphone apps, and local news. Know your safe place, an interior room or basement away from windows. If you're in a mobile home, plan to move to sturdier shelter before storms arrive. Prepare an emergency kit, flashlight, batteries, first aid supplies, medications, sturdy shoes, and helmets. Discuss your plan with your family so everyone knows what to do. Stay alert for updates. Forecasts can change quickly. With preparation and awareness, we can get through this safely. Stay safe.